Hey, coolin', coolin' y'all, coolin' everything. Hey guys, okay. We're rolling back prices. Now we're rolling back the pages. Cause see, my last videos was basically just getting to the bottom line. But let's take a look at one of the early Bible stories in the book of Judges about Samson. If you look into the Google Earth search information, you know, lots and lots of people will make claims and write articles about Samson was a sun deity myth or mythology, a metaphor storyline, okay? And remember, Samson was playing a little game with the Philistines. Samson was doing a riddle. A riddle. A riddle. Okay, so Flat Earth for Jehovah's Witnesses, back to the beginning. My original channel, back in late 2008 when I got started, was one of the topic conversations, Bible riddles. So there you go, back to the beginning, and look at it from a fresh perspective of, from the beginning, Samson and Judges moving forward. You have a book full of riddles. So I'd say this concludes my series on Flat Earth for Jehovah's Witnesses, because believe me guys, that book, the Bible, the one that you worship it so closely in word and detail and ideology of thought through the Watchtower Bible and Tract Society, you're going about it all wrong, because the whole book's a book full of riddles. Layered riddles. Layered in many, many layers of personification, metaphor, astrological observation, physical observation of our earth we live in. It is the tree of knowledge concept, the Kabbalah. You've seen the Kabbalah symbolism, you know. It's all the same. It's all right there. That's what that book is. To preserve the book and preserve the history of the book, it's going to have to boil down to one thing, and that's for everybody on the planet, whether they like it or not. They're going to have to accept the fact that the book is a book full of riddles that have no literal truths to them whatsoever, but rather metaphoric observations of earth, moon, star, sun. So see, because Samson was a sun deity, Jesus is a sun deity, how many other personifications of the sun? Moses was considered the sun deity, see? So there you go. Do a little looking into this stuff and you'll find out what the Bible's really all about. It's about a bunch of riddles. So hey guys, thumbs up, thumbs down, subscribe, don't subscribe, I don't really care. But if you want to solve the earth's problems, you got to get to the root of it all. So have a nice day. Hey, part 10, Flat Earth for Jehovah's Witnesses, a conclusion. Now, for those of you that's been looking into what they call flat earth theory stuff, and my definitive video, Ball Earth Theory, 180 degrees out of sync, and I show how movie producers have illuminated this. But for the question everybody asks on the internet, why would they do this? Why? Why would they deceive us from the Ball Earth Theory to, of course, the Why would they have such a, deceptive behavior in this radical difference in the shape of the earth? Well, this is pretty simple. Anybody with a thinking brain ought to be able to come up with the answer. Go ahead, think for a few minutes, pause the video if you want, and think real hard. Use your Bible when you're thinking. Use your Bible. Okay. If you turned your video off for a while and thought about it, this is my answer that I believe is correct, and probably is. As I said, class distinction, separation of the sheep and goats, who can keep a secret, who can lie and have a straight face for a control grid. Pretty simple logic, right? And of course, that me as being one of Jehovah's Witnesses for a lot of years, that was a big part of their preaching work. A separation of the sheep and the goats. So, thumbs up, thumbs down, subscribe, don't subscribe. But if you want to know why, they're telling you the world looks like this, when in reality, it looks like this. It's because they don't want the common folks to have anything in common with the aristocratic wealth that developed technology around this concept rather than designing technologies around this concept. Simple and plain, not hard to understand. And hey, you guys remember, have a good day.